Hey everybody, Gnome here, Server X160, the best in the West, representing and proud guildmate in Arkham Asylum, great guild. They got #1 in Guild Conquest rocking. I'm going to be able to jump in a little bit this season, so this should be pretty good. We'll see how it goes. But hey, we're here to explore the Umbra clan. It's the newest one released. I think it was just a day ago. So this gives you plenty of time to figure out if you want to go the male or female or neither or whatever you want to do. But I'll walk you through it. We'll get some gameplay in. Excuse me. We'll talk about traits. We'll talk about skills. We'll talk about team synergies. I think I have the opportunity to maybe even do I got a lot of things set up so that we can partake in a whole bunch of gameplay testing. The only issue is I'm 3 companion parts short of getting the companion, so I haven't been able to get them to 15 star yet. Just 3 short. I can't believe it. Oh, nightmare. Don't want to go into it, but we'll go ahead and explore the male first. He's got these big old pauldrons. He's got some bracers here. A little chain that kind of maybe hovers in the air. No, I guess it's just connected on the shirt. A little kind of buckle that goes along with his whole moon, crescent moon, or whatever. So, looks really cool. The hair looks great. Tough champ. He's got these magical bands going around his wrists, and he is ready. And he's kind of got constellations going down his arms. He is ready to mess somebody up. So let's start with his passive. Oh, he is a warrior. So for this, they have a warrior paired up with a marksman, and they are the dark insight bloodline aspect. So if you're looking to build a team with that in mind. And he is the entertainment district. So, on to the passive. Lunar Guardian. After entering battle, grants themselves and one allied champion with the highest strength the blessing of lunar power. That's pretty cool, so protecting your DPS. Blessed units take 30% less skill damage and gain a permanent strength increase of 6.5% every 5 seconds, up to 32.5%. So up there with a Farouk. Maybe think that kind of they're giving somebody an alternative to Farouk to throw some strength on a DPS. And they take 30% less skill damage, which is always helpful in just surviving longer to do more damage. The buff lasts the entire battle and cannot be dispelled. That's good to know. During the battle, each time you or the blessed ally use a skill, you gain 1 charge with a cap of 7. Alright. Just from playing them a little bit, there's a little blue bar underneath his, so it goes up to 7. So know that. And that was each time you or the blessed ally use a skill. So any skills, and it will charge. Leaps to the area with the most enemies. Grants a shield equal to 480% of strength to yourself and nearby allies for 6 seconds. That's a nice shield. But it goes off strength, so a brutal is definitely in line. Then swings the fists to push enemies around towards the enemy camp. Wording. Dealing 770% of strength as damage and stunning them for 2 seconds after the push. For each enemy hit, gains 1 charge and a shield equal to 120% of strength for 60 seconds. So not only does he shield himself and allies 480% of strength, but for each enemy hit up to 5, he gains a shield equal to 120%. So times 5 is 600% plus the 480%. That's 1,080% strength shield that he'll get if he hits all 5 people. So what I'm already thinking is pairing him up with a Voidborn to kind of bring everybody together with the active that kind of brings everybody in. Or you could do a male Ho, you could do a Tide Razor female, you could do a female Bjorn Krieger. But this guy, pretty awesome. Stunning for 2 seconds after the push. That's really nice. So stunning's going to also trigger Male Water and Sun passive. It's going to trigger Eldrasil passive. It's going to trigger all sorts of stuff these days. So for each enemy hit, gain 1 charge. And also if you hit 5 people, you get 5 charges up to your 7. When preparing to release this skill, if there are enemies within melee range of an ally blessed by lunar power, the caster will prioritize leaping in front of that ally, immune to control during skill release. Hey, that's pretty cool. So if you do have a really strong DPS, say Eldrasil, he'll just jump in there with her and protect her. That's really cool. This guy seems pretty fun. Too bad he's a warrior. I don't have hardly any warrior guardian stuff, so. Enters a brief charge. Lunar Strike is his ult. Enters a brief charge up while consuming all current charges, so up to 7. For each charge consumed, restores 3% constitution, so a max of 21% of his max constitution. After charging, performs a powerful strike in the target direction, dealing 980% strength damage. Dang, that's a lot. The enemies in the area and knocking them back significantly. Based on the number of charges consumed, for each charge consumed, wording, this skill's damage increases by an extra 8%, and the active skill cooldown reduces by 5%. And remember, his active skill gives him a huge shield. So, if you have 7 charges, you're going to reduce the active skill cooldown by 35%. And 7 charges times 8 is 56%. It's going to deal an extra 56% damage. So, and that's of that 980% strength damage. It's going to deal 8%. I don't think it's like considered 56% more strength damage. It says skills damage increases by an extra 8%. So overall, that's strong. So 56% is an extra, that's incredible. So, and the skill active, that's the big one because his active is just popping the shield on him. And then he's healing with his ultimate. Then he's getting his shield again and doing damage. And he's just doing this shield ultimate thing. And then don't forget, blessed units. So I wonder if he gets the strength increase as well. Grants themselves and one ally, so he gets it as well. So he takes 30% less skill damage, and he has a strength increase. So, wow, and his abilities do a lot of strength damage. The buff lasts the entire battle, and then this is getting the charges. So this guy's really strong. I like it. It's fun, and he's just in there. So, like, right off the bat, I'm thinking brutal. You're going to need that. Probably going to need an honorable because he's kind of right out in the middle of attacking things. He's shielding himself a lot, and he can reduce his active cooldown. So I would suggest a barrier. Barrier goes off strength as well, so the brutal's helpful there. So brutal, honorable, barrier, and then maybe a group buff like a hulking would be nice to help your team out because he's already granting a ton of strength. Or you can, if he's dying quick, you can give him an energy harness. You could always give him a steadfast. You could, let's think, what else? I don't think he really needs an active. But you do want his ultimate to go off a lot. So energy regen is really good. And again, somebody on his team that's going to pull people together. Or at least pull them just in so this guy can get his charges up. And remember, there's for each enemy hit with the active, you gain a charge. So you want to hit as many enemies with the active as many times as possible. And with that being said, you could use the Requiem clan trait on them that says whenever you use an active on somebody, it lowers their crit rate per chance, and it stacks up to 2 or 3 times, I think. So that's pretty nice. Wow, this is really good. Mm. Yeah, and he's like keeping the enemies on their side of the field while protecting your DPS. Fantastic. I like this kit. I think it's going to be pretty good. So let's go over to the female. She's kind of got the crescent behind her. She's got these crazy like blades, razor blades in a circle swirling around her hand and her wrist. She's got 3 of them. And then on the other hand, I don't know if this one's just a bracelet, but it's all kind of warpy and crazy too. She's got the same looking belt buckle, nice flowing hair, no pupils, so she's just kind of like floating eyeballs. Cool little cape that she's got in the back with these little shoulder pads. I like it. Seems pretty good. So let's go to her passive. Lunar Dodge. Each time hitting an enemy that is stunned, gains 1 layer of shield equal to 40% of the damage dealt by this attack. So the more stunners you have on your team, the better she's going to be. And the male happens to be a stunner, so there's that option. Um, there's a lot of stunners. I'm not going to start listing them, but we'll go through synergy after we get done. So she gains 1 layer shield equal to 40% of the damage dealt by this attack. And this is her hitting any enemy that is stunned with any of her attacks, I believe. So, and it lasts for 6 seconds, the shield does. During the battle, when having a shield, her attack speed is increased by 60%. That's significant. That's a lot. If there are enemies within close range during battle, retreats in the opposite direction of the target, dealing 350% strength damage and knocking back the enemy. So that's not a ton of strength damage, but it is on a passive. So there's that. She is getting the attack speed increase. She's getting a shield. This is a very strong passive. Retreat can be triggered at most once every 8 seconds. Excuse me. And each normal attack reduces the retreat cooldown by half a second. That's really nice. So if you can at least get in, 4 attacks, that's reducing it by 2 seconds. So she can kind of get out of battle, get out of harm's way, basically. And you're going to want her out of harm's way because there's a lot going on. And right now, currently, Queen of Frost is really popular. And she charges to the champion with the highest strength. So you got to keep that in mind when you're building your team, in my mind. Because right now, I'm having a hard time keeping Eldrasil alive, even though he's the highest strength champion on my team. So I might make some adjustments and move it back to Queen of Frost so that we can see see that change, so Eldrasil gets left alone a little bit more. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That's what I'm trying to do. So we just did our passive. Let's do our active. Lunar Arrow Rain. Launches a lunar arrow rain at the area with the most enemies within the attack range for 4 seconds. During this period, deals 125% strength damage to enemies within the range every half a second. So that's going to be 8 times it's going to deal it. So that's 800 plus 200. So that's 1,000 strength damage. So that's a lot too. And it's going to, each attack has a 50% chance to stun the enemy for half a second and apply the lunar corrosion effect, reducing their crit evade rate by 27% for 5 seconds. This is really good with a lot of the recent release champs with a lot of crit damage, with a lot of crit rate. This effect cannot stack. On the ultimate, man, I'm tired. I've been going to bed early these days. So, while in the ultimate enhancement state, the chance to trigger stun increases to 70%. So that's awesome. That means there's a lot of stuns going off if you can get the whole enemy team. So again, somebody who can pull people together, who can just get people stacked up, then she's going to be strongest because it's at the area with the most enemies, but it's within the attack range. So I don't know if it means like her melee range. I'm not sure. We'll have to kind of figure that out together a little better. Lunar Burst. Releases the lunar power, entering an enhanced state for 7 seconds. During the enhanced state, normal attack changes to firing 3 energy arrows at random enemies on the field, dealing 230% strength damage to the hit targets. So that's interesting. All her normal attacks, that means she's going to want speed. So you're going to want agile, rapid shot, swift something. I forgot what that is. It's the yin clan trait. So each normal attack turns to 3 and shoots out at random people. I'm guessing it can hit the same enemy twice or 3 times potentially. Each normal attack hit during the enhanced state applies an 8-second purple moon mark to the enemy. Attacking enemies marked with purple moon deals additional true damage equal to 2% of their max constitution, up to 1,500% of strength. Of her strength, of what? Like, that's a very important thing to know. If it's her strength, then you're gonna want to put brutal on her. But I can tell you right now, because I don't have her 15 stars, I'm just trying to protect her. And so I can't really afford a brutal on her right now. But that's significant for PvE. That's significant for PvP. And has a 60% chance to stun them for half a second. So if anyone with this purple moon debuff, they're taking like true damage per every hit. I think that's your whole team. Attacking enemies. I don't know if it's just her or your whole team. So we're gonna have to figure that out too. Um, so very strong. You want her to be in her ultimate. Maybe an energy regen potentially. We talked about an agile, a rapid shot, brutal potentially, or most definitely actually. I think that's important. All of her abilities rely on strength, even her passive. So brutal is very important for her. Right now, sadly, I don't have brutal on mine. But again, I'm not 15 stars. So we've gotten an idea of him and her. They're both fantastic champions. Really, really nice kits. So first, let's go ahead and go over to some Dungeon Descent. I saved this for you all. And then here, let's see, what did I get? Sorry. I'm going to go to the next expedition. Oh, it's got to do this. That's really annoying. I wish that would be taken out. So if any developers watch my videos, please take out that little thing where it looks around at all of them. It's an annoying delay. This is an old thing that you have that's just way out of date, the expeditions. So just let us fly through them a little quicker. So please take away that little movement and then just, I don't know, maybe let us lock in a choice so we could just tap these things. I don't know. That'd be nice. So here in 10 minutes, we'll have that available. We're going to have some fun PvP available also. But let's go into Dungeon Descent and kind of look at their abilities. I got us to 23 here, so I can kind of show you what these champs have to offer. So I got him up to 11 stars. I got her up to 12 stars. She's the champ I'm going with, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to build them or go with them, but I might if I go with Warrior. So there's his charge. He just moved everyone together. Did you see the 2-second stun? And he gained a lot of shields, but now they've already gone off. Alright, but now they're back on already. Here's his ultimate. Bam! Hammer Fist. Oh, and he's got, oh, this guy is pretty cool. So, let's check a couple more fights with him. I'm going to put him in the back row so we can see a little better here. Alright, he's going to do his active first. There it is. Look at his shield. Pretty nice shield. Because he hit a lot of people. He hit 3 people with it. So he got a little extra. There's another hit. That time he hit 4 people with it. There's his ultimate punch. So he got healed 21% since he had all of his stuff going. Now, I really wanted to try him out with another champ because he links to another champion. Let's see if there's a graphic or something. What's going on? Let's put her in as well. Excuse me. We'll put her up at the front. That's so we can see her jump back. So here we go. She's in. She's linked to him. She just jumped back. And he jumped in. That was pretty cool. And did you see the arrow rain going down amidst the enemies? That was pretty nice little synergy there. So if y'all are thinking about running both of them, this is the kind of some footage that you might be interested in. So here's her ultimate. Um, he knocked them back. She put the arrow. Oh, you could see the little crescent above them. That's her. So anyone attacking those people deal extra damage. And on top of that, they, what was it? Oh, there's a chance to stun them. I think like 60%. Why can't I? There we go. Alright. And watch her shield get built now. So anyone that's stunned that she attacks, so she just used her ult at, oh, those arrows are really cool. Oh, and remember, he's giving her more strength. Him and her both take less skill damage. So that is really neat. And then when she uses her arrows, which she's about to do, potentially, yeah, there they go. It reduces enemies' crit rate evade, basically. So allows them to get hit more by crits. Which is great because, again, most builds these days are primarily crit. There's a lot of crit going on. Here she goes. She's dodging a lot. She does a retreat. There's her arrows. Remember, when she has a shield, she attacks way faster too, which is something nice to see. So let's go ahead and go up a level here. I'm gonna go ahead and bring her in by herself now. You kind of saw his. If she's within range when he does his active, he gives her his shield. So you're gonna want to focus on positioning with that. In fact, maybe we'll do one more here. So let's try that. Let's bring him up to use his active from the back. And this allows him any back row buffs too. So look, this will be perfect. So she does still jump back. He swung, got a shield on her. There's her. Wow. I really like this female Umbra. She's a fun marksman. She does a lot of damage, but I do have insane gear on her. So, granted, if he had the same gear and the same traits, maybe, and the same vigor, excuse me, maybe he would do just as well. So, let's see. Let's try again. And he had to run up, if I recall. See, that's why him and her don't work in the best synergy. He kind of charges forward and applies a shield to melee champions that are up there, basically. So she's not going to get that shield unless she's the DPS that he's protecting, and then he ults and jumps back to her. So let's see how that works. Because it's if, oh wow, that hit a lot of people. They got a ton of shield. Oh, there goes the big fist. That might be one of my favorite ultimates. That's a cool one. And remember, he's healing when he throws the fist out there. He's just powerhousing it. I'm digging it. Alright, so now we're going to focus on her for a second. Alright, here she goes. There's the arrows. See all the little stuns going off? And then, oh, whoa, you didn't even get to see her ultimate because the arrows were going off so much. And they're so strong due to her items. And again, maybe I should move those items elsewhere, but right now I don't have, I need her to live, so I have energetic and honorable on her. I need her to live longer in battles, being only 480. And as you're going to see in some of these PvP battles, she can die really quickly from a couple hits. But she gains a lot of shields by attacking enemies that are stunned. Um, so, the level 18 of their clan trait, let me kind of introduce you to what I got going on. So I put 60 vigor on her. She's level 480, 2-star. And again, she's who I'm going with. She's got 8.5 million, um, 8.5 million strength, 200 million con. So not a ton of con even with these, but their clan trait is called Lunar Mark. When active skills deal damage, increases the target's crit damage taken by 40.1% for 5 seconds. So this is extra crit damage taken by the target. The effects don't stack. So another argument about not having her and him on the same team. I would probably put him with more melee champs. I'm really tempted to throw him in with male lascivious death because lascivious death heals. This guy shields. Like, it's a really crazy combination for a timeout team or, yeah, some. And also, I have Agile on her and Rapid Shot. Rapid Shot for the team. Honorable Energetic to live. And Agile because her normal attacks during her ultimate, those they split into 3, and it's based off the speed of her normal attack. So I feel Agile is very important. Also, the more you can attack people while they have these mini stuns, the more shield you're going to get, and it builds more energy as you're attacking, so you can get more ultimates off. Um, each normal attack hit during the enhance applies 8-second mark. Um, Attacking enemies mark deals true damage. Oh yeah, so the more times you attack these people with the true damage, so you want agile because you want to hit them more. So because they're taking this max damage really quick, and they're getting stunned extra. So she's pretty awesome. What are some other ones? You can go with aggressive, brutal. I will be putting brutal on her. She jumps back, so maybe some shields like barrier. The nice part about barrier with her is it's going to give her that 60% attack speed as soon as she uses her active with that, guaranteed. So even if she hasn't hit an enemy that is stunned to be able to gain a little shield, she'll definitely get a shielded barrier, and that'll allow her to start attacking faster. And so anything that helps or that gets triggered by faster attacks is always a nice deal. Like Hexproof, Fearsome. I think I'm going to experiment with some Fearsome with her. Aggressive if you want more strength. Fury Flame, but she's not trying to get hit with that jump back. So, and don't forget, auto attacks reduce her retreat cooldown. So that's really important too. You want her to attack as quick as possible. So, alright, so we have a lot of options. And then don't forget my skills are only level 12. Let's go ahead and go into Valley of Conquerors first, because this has been really good. And I've been actually able to use her a little bit and get a few wins on some big names. Some really fun champs. So let's scope out what we got here. Um, I got desperate, so I brought in Soul Keeper. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out. We'll put Male Nord there, and we want the one with the most energy. I think it's this group, Team 1. All right. So here's how I'm gonna set up. Queen of Frost, who doesn't have the most strength currently. We're going to go Male Ascavarge on the bottom, and then her right behind him, so she's kind of protected. So, here we go. We got our team. Let's see what we got over here. Maybe we can attack a gate, maybe clear a gate. Let's see, there's one single individual here. I don't know how to say that name, but I've been rocking that individual for a lot of the game. Let's look down here. There's 12 down here, and it's got some easy teams up top. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Should we head on down there? And you know what we can do? If there's a person right here, we can also send some of our peons to go get a couple of these shrines if they don't have them all locked down. The question comes to, do they have them locked down or not? Um, oh yeah, this will be a fun team. Oh, there's a blue guy here. Oh, this guy's really good. I don't even know if I can take him, honestly, which is a bummer because I want that gate. But let me see what I can get here. There's an enemy here. Let's see if these are guarded. They're not. So I'll bring this guy in here. Let's get myself a little shrine advantage before I go just nuts on this guy. So, okay, nobody's here either. Oh, and in fact, I can just use the same dude. And I would normally go around, but I don't want to take the time. Alright, so here we go. We got the buffs. Let's get this attack on here. I think that this guy beat me bad a lot, but let's see. Tejos, Manos, or something like that. It's kind of been back and forth. We'll see. I'd like to get that gate in. Okay, so I'm lagging a bit here, but they tag teamed my Eldrasil. So Eldrasil's down. The girl, I don't even know if the girl was able to do her arrows, but she is ulting right now, and it didn't matter. So we won't be seeing that gate clear, which is a bummer. We'll come back. We'll see if it's still there, and if it is, we'll try to go around the other way since we left somebody with some energy. So let's go to Advanced Arena here. I like this advanced arena for being able to get footage and record some of my battles. Let's check out this dope fella. It's a bit of a punch up for me, but that's okay. We have our target. So putting my interesting group on bottom, putting my charger group in their middle one with their Queen of Frost, even though I have a feeling that first team is, yeah, that's the tough team. So I'm going to show you what happens when a 600 million goes against an 857 million. And then I will try to, yeah, that last battle, I think I have a higher chance of survival than against the Queen of Frost. Queen of Frost is just really good. Good champion. Um, let's do it. Let's go nuts. Let's take the risk. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And we're looking for those arrows, that active arrow that stuns people. So the Ascavar charged in. She's not able to arrow, and in fact, she got poisoned, so she is down and out. I don't even know if this is going to be a victory for me. Oh, there goes some Eldrasil just mulching. Queen of Frost slicing with her sights, so that didn't go that well. But hopefully she added some help with the rapid shot. Um, oh, might be rough. All right, so this is kind of my team that I'm thinking about adding the new male to. He might have some potential in here. And if I did that, I would probably, as weird as it sounds, I would probably just replace Ignorath. Um, because though Ignorath does really good in this group, honestly, that's a really tough situation because um, this is a really cool team. But I'm starting to get mopped up right now. They're pretty close in power, so I'm hoping to pull out this win, but we don't have our Void Guardian anymore. Right now, the male Crimson, he is feared. He's having a hard time just staying alive. He's using his ultimate, getting reduced damage. And oh, nice. He got a nice heal because his ultimate puts a heal on him for 6. Oh, look at that heal. Oh, and he's in male lascivious death's passive. So here we go. There's an execute. Their Void Guardians out of the game too. So it looks like both of our queens were taken. I've gotten one of his rooks. Here and uh-oh, everybody's bunched up. But I'm also healing really well right now. That lascivious death is keeping everybody just stacked. Here we go. And then we got come on, we need some executes in here. What's going on? I only have 30 seconds left. This is not good. So, oh, there we go. There's an execute. Let's get some more of that in there, shall we? Oh man, we keep getting just feared by this guy. You guys know how much I love Voidborn. He's really good. But you know what? Because of that, I don't think I'm getting this victory. Oh, he got the execute on in this last minute. In this last second, can we get an execute? No, that was a really good battle. All right, here we go. Here's the final one. We're just trying to overpower them basically with the female Dire. There's our Voidborn. We're getting our ults off. Male Water and Sun's healing the team up to full. I think we're going to be able to just overpower this team. So, nice. We did get the victory. Let's look at a little bit of the damage action. Yeah, she died pretty quick. She might not have been hitting anybody. She needs to be leveled up desperately. Ignorat, that was such a good battle. And then female Dire just again overpowering. I love it. Alright, so we got that nice punch up. Let's refresh, see who we get. Ooh, nice. Much better. Here's Kai. I'm against Kai. Kai's got a great team in Valley of Conquerors. So the team one of Kai is ultra dangerous. So I'm going to approach team two with my quick kill team. I'm going to put my weakest team on Kai's quick kill team. Just let them take the loss. And then I'll have these guys at the bottom, hopefully for a guaranteed win. So let's see. It all depends on the fight that has the female Umbra in it. So that's why this is kind of cool. Alright, there's our sacrificial lamb. Down. Alright, there goes Askavarj in there. Eldrasil with Queen of Frost just totally controlling this fight. Did y'all see the arrows stunning people? That was perfect. That's what I wanted her to do in this team. So as long as she can get those stuns off, then we got Eldrasil shooting passives off. We got everybody being crowd controlled just nicely. Okay, and then of course the final team was an easy one. Again, let's see if she had any. She had a little bit of damage here. Very, very little. She had more than Ask of Arch. I forgot that I have a Necrosa in here. I forgot who I really want to put in there. Huh. And again, I might put male Umbra in here. If I put male Umbra in here, that would free up Ignorath to go with this team. But I don't know if I want that because I like that Ignorath gets shields from himself and from the Void Guardian. But I'm telling you, that shield from the new male Umbra would do really well in this team. And the thing is, Ignorath doesn't add to the defense of the team. He's more an offensive guy. In fact, look, he had the most damage. But that's not really what I'm going for here. This is more my timeout team. And so with that being said, do I really need that damage? I don't know. So, yeah, I might put the guy here in my team three. That'd be kind of fun. It would allow me to introduce a new warrior. Again, he adds a ton of, kind of the cool knockback mechanism. He offers a ton of shields. And he would pair up with the champ with the most strength, which would be my male SK, and give him a nice strength boost. And I just had to take Fury Flame off of him recently. So getting 32.5% extra strength and 30% less skill damage would be really strong for him. In fact, that 30% less skill damage, you could basically take off his honorable too if you have an honorable on him. Like right now, I think I have an honorable on him. I believe I could just straight up take that off and make him more offensive because he would have that male Umbra offering that. And again, that would it would be sad because the synergy wouldn't add up. Like I wouldn't get any bonuses because I'd have two of each. That's a real bummer. But it would be a really strong, fun team to play with. Um, and then I can bring Ignorath over here. And if Ignorath is over here, he's stunning more for the whole team. He's doing a ton of damage in there. I know he can do a lot of damage. Again, the problem is he just won't have shields from other people. So you just have to make sure he has a barrier and he gets his own shields because he can generate a lot of shields. You can even put Steadfast. You can put Energy Harness if you want. Because he gets more strength the more shields he has, so that could be a potential. Or I could drop him over here in Team 1, who has no semblance of a tank, and with that, move the Voidborn, one of my favorites, over here and maybe have the Voidborn just help kind of control the battle a little better. And the Voidborn would get the benefits of male Ascavarge's no crowd control, which would allow him to potentially pull enemies off of Eldrasil. So that could be a real potential too. And that all involves the new Umbra. So let me look at my teams again. I'll give you all a little. I'm not going to show any traits of my champs right now, other than the champions that we're focused on. But I did kind of tell you a little bit about my male Soul Keeper, and like I said, he could go really well with this male Umbra. So let's do kind of a theory team here. So we're not having Ignorath. We're keeping the male lascivious death, who doesn't have nearly enough vigor, who could potentially go smack dab in the middle. If he had more vigor, he could definitely go in the middle. So, and then we want our Umbra, and this guy is insane. And remember, mine doesn't even have proper traits yet. So this guy could be a complete hoss. We saw his damage compared to hers. I have really strong gear on her. So I'm a little nervous about this. Because if he's a really strong warrior that might be a must-have on your team, we got to know. We got to figure this out. That's why we're doing these tests. So with him, he does his group attack. We'll put him on the back line. I don't think he needs any damage absorbed, really. So let's go ahead and do something like this. Alright. So I think that would go well. Something like that. And then with the new... So this is the team. Oh yeah, and then we said we can bring my favorite in here. They can get protection. She can go to battle. That's what I'm thinking, something like this. And here's what I do when I think of teams like this. Male Ascavarge runs in. Eldrasil, he's going to taunt. Eldrasil is potentially going to shoot his passive off, and then he's going to use his Guardian ability really quick. I have it level 17. And so he's going to just blast this whole corridor right here perfectly. And, you know, a Void Guardian grouping everybody up in the middle could be really nice. So we'll test some of this right here. And maybe we'll test some of this. I put some armor on this guy, but I didn't do much with it. And then we're going to bring the Ignorath down here. That allows us to get rid of female Selphos. Who else am I missing? Oh, Necrosa. And this is perfect because Necrosa's got the pool in and she's kind of front row. We protect the Meltwater and Sun a little bit more. I think this looks really good right here. So this is a really good roster setup potential for what I'm trying to do. And sadly, I don't have any blood crafts, but I need to remove their guardian stones. And you know what? Maybe I'll add a couple in warriors, because something that I would really like to add to that first team, instead of Voidborn even, more than Voidborn, would be one of my personal favorite champions of the whole game. He's definitely underrated. But there's been no real support for him. Like, his ultimate amplifies stuns and disables. And in a team like I'm running right now, if you had the male in there as well, just knocking people up in the air, just causing all kinds of havoc, I would love that. The problem is, I'm not equipped to have warriors right now. My guardian stones just wouldn't have them. So I'm going to have to kind of stick with my high vigor. Yeah, he doesn't have any vigor on him. Like, I have 15 champs with high vigor right now, and these are who I'm using. Oh yeah, of course the same one exists. See, this guy doesn't have any vigor on him, so I'd have to transfer probably female Selphos' vigor over to him, and that's really expensive. I don't have anywhere near the stones that I need to be able to do that. But so that's a little bit of synergies there. Maybe we'll try out some of those teams right now to have a little bit more fun with them. Let's go back to the advanced, or I know what y'all want to see. Let's see if I got another whack at this gate. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I really do like plowing down these gates, so if there's any chance at all. Where's my number 3? Oh, nice. So we can go the long way around this way. It's actually the same distance, but I think I have more of a chance fighting this dude than I do the other one. So hey, it looks like I I have both the towers still. So let's load up. Let's see what we can do here. We still have a little advantage. I'll throw Farouk here. Alright. And let's load this up with our current team. Or actually, let's use the Void Guardian situation, shall we? I want to see what happens here. Not nearly as geared or prepared, but hey, you never know. This could be beautiful. Voidborn is just so awesome to me. Like, this champion is so good. Like, everyone underestimates this champion. And this champion is just so good. Alright, here we go. Going into Crazy Town. So we're watching for arrows. We're watching for if she gets the opportunity to use her ultimate. Um, she is a marksman. I would like to increase her defense a little bit. Okay, so this is looking good so far. We had a good taunt there. Oh no, the Void. Oh, Queen of Frost got. Okay, here we go. But we're getting some crowd control rocking. She's even using her ultimate, so we're gonna see those micro stuns going off. Ooh, look at this punch up. That was 150 million punch up, wouldn't you say? Let's look. Void Guardian again, just bringing people together. Or Voidborn, sorry, I keep calling him Void Guardian. Y'all know who the bad boy is, the Void Guardian. In fact, I'm not using him when or did I throw him in here? I normally would be using him right now, but let's keep trying with this team, huh? Let's keep going. So you need 5 to get to the tower and then over to the other one. So let's see if blue has their tower defended. If they don't have their tower defended, that could be a big benefit. Or defended by a weak team. We could do that too. So here we go. Let's stomp. And maybe this will get us a chance to heal up in some way. I don't have a healer on the team, so I don't know how we're going to do that. But here we go. Queen of Frost can heal up from her ultimate. Alright. Askavarj runs in there. Their whole team is gone. Yeah. Got my mega cannon. Fire cannon! And by that I mean Aldrasil, as I'm sure. We have a mill truce, so not messing with that. Do you notice our new champ? She's really low life though. And I don't think she has a way to heal. So this could end sooner than we thought, but look at this, 12 juicy souls to munch on. Askavarj goes in, Eldrasil kills 2 enemies. There goes the cannon. Oh no, the female's really low. She's like barely holding on. Alright, we're going to our next fight. Let's see. Goes in, gets the taunt, gets the smash. She's still low, but Escobarge is doing a little better. Alright, we go in. Let's see if she can get her arrows off. All I want to... There's her arrows. Nice. And what those arrows are helping me a lot because they are triggering Eldrassil's. It's giving her a shield when she attacks those stunned enemies, but it's also triggering Eldrassil's. And she shoots the arrows and can start like doing her thing again. And that's really cool. Well, she's down. That doesn't help. I'm going to eat one more and then I'll back off of it. But yeah, she does help a lot in this build, I feel. Like this is kind of a control build a bit. You can see how control-y it is. Oh yeah, I think Voidborn is going to be gorgeous in this team. So I'm just gonna go till we wipe, baby. Let's do it. We're only 2 spaces away, and it's right here. That was probably Dover's, I'm guessing. Yep. Great player. Great player. Um, all right. So we're out of Valley. We got rocked out. But that was really fun. You got to kind of see how that worked. So let's do some regular arena. I've got 5 free attacks and then a couple other ones. And it's arena event right now, which is helpful. Let's find a couple people that we can try that team with the male. What do y'all think? Didn't that seem cool? Pamyar would be a huge, crazy pet. Oh, Muff Master. One of my regular... Well, now, can I literally call you a punching bag if I'm going to use this new champion? Since he's kind of a boxer. You know what I mean? Come on. Alright, so let's bring the team in. And we have the guy in the middle. I'm probably going to put him on the back row for now because he's low life and low level. But let's see how he fares. Like, maybe this guy's, like, incredible. So, he gets grabbed already. So, maybe I spoke a little too soon. But our Void Guardians got everybody protected. So, uh-oh, we got a female Lion's Stone ultimate going right now, and a male Water Sun. We could melt pretty hard right here. This could be a melting time. Look at the shields on my team. I'm guessing a lot of that. I mean, Void Guardian is adding a lot of those, but this new warrior might be doing all right. Where's he at? Wow! He did more damage than Void Guardian. Again, this guy doesn't have any traits on him. I don't think he even has Brutal on him. Look how much damage he did. And he was controlled at the beginning of the fight. We might have stumbled upon something quite fascinating. Muffmaster, I'm coming back in, dog. Just because I just want to showcase this guy a little bit more. Alright, so I'm taking male SK out. He's checked out of this battle. He's out. It brings us a little closer. Let's see what... Oh, he gets trapped again. We're kind of working on the Necrosa. Necrosa, though, using the Guardian ability. Meltwater's Sun going off. All the worst going off here. Let's see if our shields can take it. There's the Void Guardian trying to keep himself alive. Uh-oh. Oh, male Umbra is down. He just couldn't take the heat. Like, this male Water Sun with female Lions. Oh, wait. Did we get down one of their champs? I don't remember that. Oh. Let's put it on ×2. The guy we were here to see is out of the mix, so we're just going to see what happens here. Let's see if a bunch of tanks can take a bunch of DPS and a healer, basically. And remember, though, Male Water and Sun with Necrosa is a great combination. And in fact, in that situation, I would even probably put a Pure Heart on Male Water Sun, because the sooner you start healing Necrosa, Necrosa is going to start using the Guardian ability a whole bunch, and it makes her untargetable. So she essentially just does a ton of damage, heals up, becomes untargetable, and wow, she just healed all the way up to full from all that. I can't believe we won that. Umbra, male Umbra didn't even get off any damage either. Looks like he's going in the back row. Sorry, Muff. I'm not going to hit you a third time, dude. Like, I'm looking for Cluedo. I'm looking for some other people that can take a hit. Get it? So here we go. Come on. Give us some good ones. Alright. Sorry, Muff. They're just going to have me beat on you a little bit. And so I am going to drop in. No, let's just make it where you're protected more. I'll kind of set you up like this. And now he's in the back row. So the Void Guardian is going to eat up about, what is it, like 40 or 50% of his damage. So that's going to be helpful. And it's going to allow Void Guardian to use his heal more from his passive, because he's absorbing more damage. Okay, notice he's got 7. He's got 7. Oh, we're still on ×2, Chunk. He's got, oh, he just slammed. Look at the difference that makes. That guy probably did some damage. Nope, he didn't. He did a little bit more than Mel Crimson. I wonder, was he just crowd controlled the whole time? But I'm curious if he added a significant amount of shield to my team. Because 480%, and I don't even have that much, because he's only 11 star. Man, I wish I could fight Pamyar right now. I just can't do it, Captain. Alright, I'll do it. We're going to fight him with the girl. And with our new Voidborn strategy. His Queen of Frost is just going to run straight over to my Eldrasil and start pounding him. So, I can already predict that. Maybe if the Voidborn can go off quick enough, then it would draw. Oh, Voidborn's immune to crowd control. See, look at that. See, already gone. Already gone. Like, I can't even live for a split second. See, if I could just live long enough for my Voidborn to go off here, who just healed quite a bit, by the way, from that. Whoa, we kind of had a little fight on our hands at the end there. So once I re-outfit everybody and get okay, so here's some people that are a little closer in the level department. Nixia, we are on like Donkey Kong, and we're gonna go ahead and have you fight our new boxer team or our melee team. Again, we'll take the male water or male soul keeper out, but he's gonna be back here. He's gonna be right here. And this is going to be our fight. Round 1. Battle. Just messing. Alright, so here we go. There's crowd control all over the place. Oh man, my male Umbra is just being bombarded right now. Like, with so much female dire. Like, how is my team even standing right now? We got some old schooling off that are giving shields and more heals. They are just crowd controlling us out the wazoo. We need a male Umbra ult. Here it goes. Boom. I think he just ulted. Wow. If he just took Void Guardian down significantly with his ult, that was impressive. We'll see what his damage looks like. So again, maybe an energy regen on him so he can ult more, since battles in this case are going to go out longer. And of course a brutal, because that's, oh, did you see him just jump in to protect his dude? He just jumped in right there to protect his guy. That was cool. Um, yeah, so that's with the active. Yeah, he jumps in. If there's people within melee range, he basically is just protecting that person. So he might do really well with Eldrasil too, just to keep him protected. Um, like, come on, where's the Cluedo? There's Cluedo. Cluedo. I'll give you the same deal. Look at our powers. They're very well matched. At level 782 Void Guardian. I don't think we're going to be able to survive this, but let's see. Ooh, excuse me. By the way, I forgot to look at the male Umbra's damage from the last one. All right, we're staying alive so far. This is good, but we got male water sun and female Nereid ults going off right now. This is getting intense. I can't see a single thing. Male Umbra is about to ult though. Let's see what happens. Remember, when he ults, he heals himself for 21% of his max con. So you're also going to want an energetic on him. So I would probably go barrier, honorable. Oh, they broke through and just tore through our male Umbra. He lasted for 35 seconds, though, ladies and gentlemen. Cluedo, are you going to take this one home, my friend? Oh, my goodness. Cluedo is a force to be reckoned with as my team gets demolished. So, yeah, for the male, brutal, honorable. Good job, Cluedo. Major props, dude. Your team's looking good. Um, brutal, honorable, energetic. Again, because he heals himself with his ult. And then here you could do either. I think he probably gets enough shields so you don't really need barrier. Even though his active is reduced cooldown when he uses his ult. And he hits people with his ult, I believe. Um, But I would honestly throw an energy regen on him. You want him to ult as much as possible because that's his healing. For my team, that's what I would like. I would like more energy regen because I think he's going to have fine survivability in the team. He just really needs to be able to use his ult more often. And remember, his ult does a shoot ton of damage, so don't forget that. Cluedo representing. Pamyar, you're scaring me. Alright, and then we're gonna just come in here. Yeah. Let's do my final team so other people can fight it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So here's a reason. I'll put them closer to. Yeah, this works. So that is a really good looking team, ladies and gentlemen. And look, sadly, we only have one Void Guardian bonus, so a little bit of tenacity and strength. But look at this team. This is a healing, shielding, murdering team. So, or unaliving. Here we go. Watch how fast this team just demolishes. So I really want those last three companion parts so that I can finish up these Umbras. Like, I hate being at this disadvantage right now with them being such lower level. It makes a big difference. So, remember, Male Water and Sun is the guy that Male Umbra connected with. So he's going to protect the Male Water and Sun. He's going to, let's see if he jumps to the male. Nope, he didn't even use his ultimate. Too many executions by the Meltwater and Sun. Hmm. Yeah, really cool. I'm happy that this video is going on because I wasn't giving this guy any time of day. All right, here's Mad Dog. Really, look at this team. Super strong. Eldrasil in the back. I would probably put Necrosa up in the front, though. And then up here, right behind or in front of Eldrasil. So Eldrasil can help with the active as well. Put Meltwater and Sun in the back row just to have a little bit more protection, I would say. But let's see what happens. Yeah, let's do it. All right, the team goes in. You can see who he's bound to because they also have the lunar thing over their head. And remember, my male soul keeper is now getting way more strength, like 32%. Uh-oh, male Umbra is down. Male Umbra, not enough. Good job, Muff. And then, of course, the male soul keeper goes around and says hi to everybody. But yeah, it took him out. Somebody must have punched him hard. I need to put the proper traits on my guy if I'm going to end up running this dude. Kind of excited now a little bit about it. Um, let's do. So let's do the new girl. Let's do an Eldrasil. And then and that there we go. Too strong of a team already, I know. But I just want to highlight the female Umbra a little bit for you more. So watch for her arrows that are going to go down. And remember, her clan trait, when she deals damage with her active, the arrows, um, they take more crit damage. So right now she's using the arrows. Bam. So they were taking more crit damage. Their crit rate was reduced. Their crit evade rate was reduced. Let's see. I mean, no. Again, I don't have a brutal on her. That'll come later. I'm really excited about adding one, though. Was that Mad Dog? I don't want to. Alright, let's take Muff again. Muff Master, the master of the PvP challenge. The arena challenge. Alright, so watch for her arrows. Oh, she's stunned. So Necrosis still has a faster active. But she's maybe going to get her ultimate off. Okay, here's her ultimate. So, well, look. She's putting these little crescents on people. Nope, she didn't even get a chance to. That's a bummer. She basically did nothing for that match. Eldrasil, you're way too powerful. Okay, so we're going for Muff again. But we're doing something a little different. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be a little bit more fun, if you know what I mean. Alright, yeah. We'll get some Shiver involved. And guess what else we're going to get involved that I think might be fun for this video? We're bringing them back. The combo. It's alive. It's real. And so she needs protection. We'll put her in the back. We'll do something like... there we go. Let's rock, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're watching for some shivers to go off. Once some shivers start going off, she's gonna really start gaining a lot of shield. Her ultimate's going, so you can see now when they get hit by enemies, they get mine's like 1.83% max health taken off. Okay, here comes the ultimate now. So now all the stuns are going to be duration increased while the polar bear uses his ultimate. So you see the arrows coming down, the little faint blue arrows. You kind of really have to look for them. They do the micro stun. Oh, we just have a female Nereid now. She uses her ult, so now, okay, good. She got the symbol on the female Nereid, who just got shivered, and then she got destroyed. This is a pretty fun team. Let's look at the stats. There we go. The female's in there. She's trying to make a showing here. Cluedo. Here we go. All right. We got. I'm watching. There's her arrows. Look for the micro stuns there. See all the little micro. That was great CC, and it just allows for more shivers to kind of go off. The male polar bear just used his ultimate and jumped right into the middle of everybody. Male Akuna ultimate. So it's a winter wonderland now. Oh, my bear went down. Here goes. Oh no. Pluto is just really overwhelming me now. Here's the female's ultimate. Okay, this is important. So look how many. Look, it's on the whole team right now, and it lasts like 8 seconds. So that's pretty strong. So when they get hit, they take 2% max hit points more damage. But I don't think it's going to be enough because my team is having a really hard time right now. Oh no. I mean, it's a fun team to watch, that's for sure. I like the polar bear, though. He's probably my favorite to watch. There's their Queen of Frost getting involved. Mmm. Come on, keep them up. Oh, and that was it. So there's her retreat. She kicked off of them, but it wasn't enough. Good job, Cluedo. Kicking my booty all over the place. So again, she's got pretty good damage. So we just did the male, we did the female. Both of them were fun to kind of show in the arena. Now let's go to, and we're getting close to the end here. I don't think that's the one she's in. She in this one? Nope. That's those two. Oops, sorry. Alright, let's get back to our expedition. We found the two that we don't want. Let's get these diamonds. And there's our team. I wish I could take female Dyer out, but we'll see how this goes. So there's her active. You can see the arrows coming down. Here's her ult. Now you couldn't even see. They killed it so fast. So 11 seconds total, it looked like, to take that guy down, which is pretty long, honestly. You gotta kill these guys in the first couple seconds. Like, that's my Eldrasil right now. Just wow. Alright, so I gave this guy, I gave male Umbra, male Nordalsar, just so that we can see him being connected to somebody, so there's that extra strength. You could see the shield around him. There's the ultimate, and he healed himself after he used, or when he used it. And the ultimate goes off pretty quick. He jumped to his guarded ally. You could see that, and then he used his fist clamp. There he does it again, and it does the stun. And here's the ultimate smash. Oh, this guy's pretty fun to watch. I'm kind of digging it, if you could see him in the whole battle. And he did the same amount of damage, almost exactly, as a level 700 champ. That I don't know if the skills are leveled up or not. Where Mel Umbra does have the skills leveled up, so that's really cool. That was fun. Excuse me. We got some sails and sabers. That sound good? Y'all want to see a little bit of this? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Alright, that is way ridiculous. Matchmaking, that's even more ridiculous. Come on, right in the middle. And her porridge was just right. Ah, sorry y'all, I gotta just plow through this real quick. This is just pure murder. I'm sorry, whoever this is. This is matchmaking making me attack you here. There's a team, there's a team, there's a team. This is the Ignorath team. We gotta change it. I'm kind of excited to see my just brute strength team go at it. Like, that's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, I think we're good. If we're not frozen up, what's going on? Oh. Okay, I probably am frozen up, but it'll... Oh, no, I'm not. Wow, miracle. So, again, we kind of... Some synergy for the male, because he just adds so many shields. He kind of accents a DPSer. He's just... For my team, I'm happy that that was identified, because I am so excited about getting a warrior that I might actually enjoy. Now, high chance is that I get into him and he turns out to be worthless again. That seems to be the trend with warriors. But there's just so many warriors I would love to implement into or onto my team, you know? So let's create these. We got her there, her there. We're going to put Voidborn right there. I still do like this. I have an idea. I'm going to increase Queen of Frost's strength so that she's the strongest champ on my team. I think that'll make all the difference. I think that'll completely change the whole game, because their Queen of Frost just instantly goes for my Eldritch Hill, who is arguably really strong. Uh, but when I was focused on her, she had 20 million strength. So that was really pretty crazy too. Alright, that's going to go there. And I think we get rid of the female self-host if I recall. So let's save that. I wish they would apply the advanced arena roster making to this. I really appreciate how you can really modify advanced arena a lot quicker. It's good job. You got to give Go Games props sometimes, and this is a case where it's definitely a good job. So we got to sort by stars. Let's go down and find this guy. He's on our bench. He's ready to get in there. Where you at, dude? There he is. Yeah! Tag me in. I'm ready to fight. There we go. That's a good roster. And then we're putting our Voidborn here. And then up here we are throwing a tank and a controller. And don't forget, when Necrosa grabs 3 people, she triggers Meltwater and Sun's passive 3 times. Or it should. And so that should be like 375 energy or something. So I think we're going to go with this. Let's attack. Come on, don't freeze up. Oh, I got it on ×2 still. So here's that team I was talking about. Good control. The Ignorath goes in. Oh, yeah, that worked out pretty well. Oh, I missed my male Corbett. I had to sacrifice. Okay, look at the female. She's going to drop some arrows on their densest group of enemies. Or maybe she was interrupted. Did they have an Ascavarge? I don't know. Alright, here's the male. He's got male SK taken care of. He's like, I got you, man. Male SK is just ready to ult and just eat everybody up. Especially when you have 30, almost a third more strength than what you start the match with. Like, who can even compete with that? Yeah, nice. Oh, and I got some gold bars. Even better. So hopefully they pair us with someone. Here we go. Soup Dragon RD. This sounds like a fun battle here. So, where's the female Nereid? Alright. So we're going to put our quick kill group down on the bottom. I just don't want to go against the Queen of Frost. I think I could take the Queen of Frost right now in this particular team. But all I got to do is win 2. So I'm putting Group 3 on their team with the strong champs. So let's do this. My big group down. Team 3 going middle. And then our weird Team 2 is going to eat or be on the first. All right. So this is a punch up for every team. Let's see if we have any success with the new champions. All right. So we got the male Umbra going in. Let's see if he can get his active off. There he goes. I think. I can't really tell. It's nice to have a stun. Okay, check it out. Male SK is already ready to execute. So if anybody goes within range, there's some people going in range. Yeah, we're eating. Yummy. So this is a 200 million punch up right here. My male Umbra, he got demolished. He's a little too light right now. He needs to bulking up. He needs to eat up a little bit more. But I could tell he's going to go really well on this team. I'm excited. I feel like each of my teams got a new champion from this. Wow, that female Kavak is just like, okay, there she goes. She got she got eaten by the Grim Reaper. All right. Their female Ignorath. He's going to think he's going to last for a while, but then he's going to realize that the Grim Reaper's coming for him. There it is. And the final battle. This is just our brute force team, and our back line's already demolished. Hey, we did a little damage. All right, and then here's the female. Watch for her arrows in the densest group. Oh, she got captured, so she's not even. Oh, there go her arrows. So there go a lot of micro stuns. Eldrasil using his passive, and then there went his guardian ability. All right, she's using her ult. See the thing on everybody? So everybody's getting stunned. Everybody's taking max percent, 2% or 1 point. Nice. That was a huge punch up. 150 million. So a couple monster battles there. Yeah, that was fun. More of that, please. And I feel like I'm at such a handicap now. Like, you give me these champions level 700, I think that they're really going to demolish here. They have really good spots on their teams. And both of them are completely utility. That's the sad truth of it, is that they're really, I don't know if they're set to be like the star yet. Like, here goes the male. I don't even have traits on him yet. But him and male SK, I feel, go really well together. Because remember, he'll also, when he uses his active, he'll jump to male SK. So he's going to be hanging out with him during the whole battle. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, these are definitely just, again, there's my brute force team. I'm probably going to do a rapid shot and put a pure heart back on male water and sun. Like, I just want him to be able to potentially use his ultimate a little quicker. Alright, so our last battle in Cells and Sabers, and we're hitting the hour and 30-minute mark here. So this will be our last one. Hopefully we can get... This is fair. Oh, actually, this is way more than Kai is super strong player. So, but let's go ahead and have some fun with this. Let's put the female against their bottom team. Let's put our overpowered team against team one. And then for team two, let's put that in our new interesting team. Sorry, I know y'all are like, what did he just say? But basically, it just does this. All right. Are you ready? This is going to be the battle of the episode here. So, Umbra's, Kai, we got a good one. Let's fight. So, here's my overpowered team. I guess this is just kind of a junk team that Kai put out there. But Kai probably has just two really strong teams. So here we go. Male Umbra down instantly. Can't even keep up. So let's see what we could do here. We get the male Crimson using his ultimate. That's nice. He reduces damage, immune to control, puts a shield on people. Oh, we are getting utterly just destroyed here. It's going to be up to our final team and the female Umbra to see if we could pull through and get a big W against Kai, or if we end the episode with tears in our eyes. What's it gonna be? Man, Void Guardian, man. You go, dude. Nice. Alright, here we go. Tail of the tape. We run in. I think we got maybe two kills, 3 kills already. And the female didn't even get off her arrows. She got destroyed by the female Necrosa, which is understandable. Female Necrosas. Oh, wow. That lucky. That's all I got to say about that. Good fight, Kai. That was solid. And I can't check stats, so I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That was great. Um, you all saw some of the groups that I had. Feel free to build your own. Can easily go in the meta to protect. You're going to want the male with more melee heavy team, or with people in the back row that can defend themselves, or in some cases like female Nereid can go untargetable, which allows him to not have to worry about her. Or if she's getting attacked and she's the highest strength on your team, he'll jump back and knock the enemy off of her, which we didn't get a chance to really see that, but I think it's going to be a really cool combination. Basically, if Eldrasil is your number one and the Queen of Frost is coming straight to your Eldrasil, then having the male on your team jump to Eldrasil and like keep enemies off of them, that would be really cool. And it gives them that nice strength boost also. So, yeah, fantastic team. We kind of talked about traits a little bit. Who needs brutal? Who needs energetic? Who needs what? You can always get creative. Like, he is very tanky, even though he's a warrior. So, potentially, yeah, let's look. Let's see what this guy had on him the entire time. I did put some gear on him. Why is he so low down here? So, yeah, I had some level 15 gear on him. Oh, that's why. He's got loyal, pure heart, confident, and bestial. And think, everybody, think. With these traits, he was able to keep up with a lot of champions. Look, with 5.7 million strength, this guy was able to do a fair amount of damage. So all I'm saying is get this guy to 700, throw some actual traits on him. Though I think what I would run with him, because I want his ultimate to go off a lot more, I would go energy regen, brutal, energetic, honorable. And that just survivability. He's rocking his ult more often. He's kind of, again, for the team that I have him in, that would be really nice. But You could put all kinds of stuff. You could build him really tanky if you want without brutal. You don't necessarily need brutal. Brutal just affects the shield. His heal from his charges is his max health. So the only thing that really you need strength for is the shield that you grant to your allies and the shield that you get for yourself with his active. Um, I mean, he does do a ton of damage with his ultimate, but really, if you want to play him like a tank, you can do that. But I would really suggest playing him as both. It's just so good not to. Like a brutal and an energetic is fantastic. You might not even need an honorable because he's going to take less skill damage, and that's skills are more damage than auto attacks most time. So you could potentially just drop honorable altogether and add something else in there like Grace of Light or maybe Fierce if you're going more of a just do some damage while building some shields, or Fury Flame from the Lascivious Death Clan that adds a ton of strength. That would give him even bigger shields. So look at this, and gain permanent strength, and he's gaining strength from that. So I really feel a brutal and an energetic is the best way. Honestly, you might not even need energetic on this guy. I would probably just make him a just beast. Go Fury Flame. Go maybe Sharp Strike on him. Do more crits. Um, you can always throw Fierce, a Brutal, Barrier always helps, but again, I don't think you really need to go defensive with this guy. Maybe an aggressive, a Fury Flame, a Brutal, and then something to help with his crit damage, like a Sharp Strike or a Shura's Avatar. Or oh yeah, that would all sure his avatar would be good because his active it gets a refresh on his cooldown or lower cooldown, so that could be a real nice potential if you want to build him damage. Um, you can always throw a hexproof or a fearsome on him if you want him to just more be utility. You could build him utility to just kind of protect your main DPS. That's an option too. And if you build him utility, you're going to probably still want to do brutal because he'll give higher shields to your main DPS and keep them alive a little longer. So that's consider those for him, or those are some options. And again, for the female, I really like Agile on her. That's probably a must-have. You could always go Energy Regen if you feel like you want her to get her active going quicker. Because I feel once her ultimate. I feel once her ultimate's going, you're probably gonna win because it's pretty strong. It adds a lot there. Like when that ultimate's going off and they're taking extra true damage and they're getting extra stun on top of her active, oh man, she is a stun machine. So she goes hand in hand with Eldrasil, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to be playing them together. And then anytime anyone is stunned that she's hitting, so don't forget the male Akuna, the male polar bear Bjorn Krieger. She's already adding a bunch of attack speed. So she gets 60% attack speed on top of her 30% from agile, which I think puts her at the soft cap like perfectly. So she does really well. If I could find someone else to put Rapid Shot on, I probably will. But for traits for her, probably Strength. Um, I don't think you really need Honorable. In my team, it's all about quick, fast damage. So for her, I'll probably do Agile, Strength, Agile, Brutal, Fearsome, and maybe Hexproof. Just like make her a full CC person. I might still keep Rapid Shot on her But I don't think I'll have energetic and honorable on her whenever she's max level, because she just comes out kind of guns blazing with the rest of the team, basically. So, potentially could put a demoralize on her. You could put a hulking on her. Um, I guess you could get some crit going with her too. She has a lot of potential to do some heavy damage. I kind of like her more as utility for my team, though. And again, she has a little protection. She gives herself. The more damage she does with her attacks, the more shield she gets. So that's positive towards strength. And just kind of building her more, just come out guns blazing. If you give her a fierce too, then her shields are going to be bigger. So really, in this case, a good offense is a good defense. But anyhow, this video is an hour and 40 minutes long. I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully this has helped you decide which Umbra you want to go with, how you want to build them, what teams you want to go with. She seems to be amazing in PvE as well. So that's another reason why I'm building her. But it looks like I'm going to be building both of them. So I'm going with both. I think it's going to be great. If you like this video, please toss a like. If my content has been helping you, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And then if you like this videos when I get them out, so you can quickly get your new champion, then hit that bell notification. But either way, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you. Peace.